Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name's StepsBasic, and welcome back to the channel. I'm sorry, this week has been kind of blah. I started off really strong, man. I had 5 very good videos recorded for the entire week, and I still have one left. But then something happened. My brakes gave out in my car. And I know, what does that have to do with your channel and making videos and whatnot? You don't have to drive to make videos. And I'm like, you're right. But unfortunately, that has really affected my mood, which was already on a pretty low mark to begin with. And I've been trying my best to just keep motivated and keep pushing myself forward. But honestly, today I'm calling it an early week, so to speak, as it were, and I'm hoping that I get my car back today, because it was today's day 3. Like the brakes went out on Tuesday. I sent it into the shop on Wednesday, and they said we probably won't be able to get to it today. So I waited till tomorrow, which was yesterday. Called them up, said probably won't be able to get to it today. And now today is Friday, and I'm like, I haven't called them yet, but I'm going to. I mean, it's 8 in the morning. They've been open for half an hour. I don't want to bother them too much, but beyond that, I don't know what's wrong with the brakes, and I don't know if I can afford to replace them because I'm poor. I have scrounged up a good deal of money, like a lot for me, but I don't know exactly if that's even going to be enough, but I'm hoping, because I don't know what's wrong with it yet, and I'm just waiting for them to call, I'm going to call them at 9 if they don't call me before then, and yeah, if they don't, then I'm going to see if I can't get a rental car for the weekend, but oy vey, it's so freaking annoying. But that's been my week. Between battling against depression and low motivation, there's the overwhelming dread and anxiety from whether or not I've got the money to pay for the car. If not, then well, I'm kind of screwed. But I'm kind of hoping that at the very least, like, if it's less than $500, I can manage it. And if it's more than $500, I'm hoping that I can get at least some sort of a payment plan going. Because I just hate adulthood. I know it's weird, but oh man, I don't even know what I'm trying to say in this video other than, hey, sorry I haven't had videos up. It's been a kind of suck week. Although I gotta say, apart from today, it's been pretty good. I got one video up every day except for today, and I guess this one technically counts as a video for today, doesn't it? That's okay. I actually have highlight stuff that I can put up to kind of mitigate my motivation. I got the last episode of BioShock. I beat BioShock. BioShock was awesome. BioShock 2, I should say. BioShock 2 was awesome. I had a lot of fun with it, and I got to the end of it. I can't tell you anything about it because obviously spoilers, although the game is really old by now. Most people already know what happens, but this is my first time going through it, and you're going to see exactly how I was with it. Like yesterday's episode was pretty cool with the little sisters and whatnot, but the next episode is going to be pretty cool too. Apart from that, let me do some announcements. I can do announcements. I'm going to put off BioShock Infinite for a minute, because I want to do the Joffrey versus Demon Souls game. I have that all set up. I have it ready to go and recording and whatnot, but I want to get some episodes out so that I don't feel like I just recorded the intro and then just ignored this series, because that's what I'm planning to do. We're going to get there, and I'm going to put my foot down, and I'm going to do this series. Shut up, phone. I'm going to do this. Apart from that, next week's kiddo's going to be home, so won't be as much like in the way of content, but I'm going to do again, hopefully have one episode a day. And it's not going to be all Joffrey versus Demon Souls next week. I got to do the PlayStation Plus highlights, which the motivation problem right there. I've had the games since Tuesday, but I just haven't wanted to record them. Plus I have a quick look episode that I want to get out. You know what? Maybe next week I'll just finish up the Cube Escape, because that should be easy. I'll finish up Cube Escape. I'll do my quick look, and I'll do my finish up Cube Escape, PlayStation Plus highlights, and the quick look video that I've been sitting on forever. I'll get all those taken care of. That's 5 episodes, and if I have extra time, I'll do Demon Souls with Joffrey. Yes. Again, man, I am... Oh. It's funny because it's just a one little thing, I mean, granted, losing the brakes in your car is not exactly a little thing, but, like, nobody was hurt, and I didn't even crash the car. It's like I was coming to turn into my driveway, and I was putting the brakes on, and then all of a sudden the car just lurches forward a little bit, and then all the lights come on in the car. The brakes, the ABS, the traction control light, all those came on, and apart from surprising me, it didn't really affect. I was able to pull into the driveway, come to a complete stop, put it in park, nothing happened. So nobody was hurt. My brother didn't even notice the lurch. I mean, obviously I would have noticed it more because I was in control of the car, but I figured, it felt massive to me. And that was just if you've been poor, if you know what it's like to be poor, you know that feeling, because it is just, I had plans this month. I wanted to do fun things this month, but now I can't. And my kiddo's going to be disappointed. And we've got a short summer this summer. So it's it just hit really hard, And honestly, it shouldn't even really be that bad of a thing. It's just one more thing on the pile, as it were. I'm just waiting for the moment when my house starts to fall apart again, because I'm still paying off the air conditioner, and that sucks. Money, man, it's the worst. It's the best, but it's the worst. We can't afford to go to any of the fun stuff that we planned on doing, and on top of that, I wanted to get kiddo back into her counseling so that she could feel a little bit better about herself, but I can't afford that. But I'm not poor enough to get her on insurance or anything, because I can't afford to pay for insurance. I'm fine. It's just frustrating. You know how it be, you know how it do. We just do what we can, move forward, keep going, keep pushing. Gotta roll with the punches, as I say. On the plus side, I could say that there is a good thing. My blood pressure is looking good. Despite everything that's happened this week, my blood pressure is looking good. Yesterday was a little high, but not too high. I'm hoping I'll be able to return to karate class soon, because even though, that's technically an expense, it was a fairly cheap one. And honestly, it helps to get me out of my head for a bit. Plus, martial arts is fun. Hey. I'm making it. Don't you worry about me. Don't worry about me. I'm frustrated. A little fun story, though. I've been promoted to an RPG protagonist now. I used to, I'll always claim I'm a Disney princess because animals love me. Not in the dirty way, you perverts, but animals just love me. I'll make friends with an animal, boom, instantly. Just sit down, be calm, know how to approach it. Obviously, don't try this with larger animals, but, when I'm hanging out with little animals, people's dogs, cats, they're like, oh, they never really like strangers, or they're not really keen on the men's. But then I show up, and it's like, oh, let's just throw all that out because they love you. I'm like, yeah, because that's me. I'm a Disney princess. But now I have been promoted to an RPG protagonist because yesterday, having no car, I was like, my brother needs his medication. If he doesn't get his medication, bad things could happen. So I set out on an adventure, walking through the perilous, sweltering heat, 10 miles to Walmart and back. But I set out on this adventure and had a stupid mistake. I was like, last time I walked to Pep Boys, it was a 5-mile trip. It's fine, because, Walmart's closer than Pep Boys. So I can go to Pep Boys, or I can take the same walk and get to Walmart, and it'll be quicker. It'd be like a 5-mile, 6-mile walk. It'd be fine. I forgot one key bit of information on that, and that is I started out 2 miles ahead last time. Because walking from my house to Walmart turned out to be the same distance as walking from Harris Teeter to Pep Boys. And I was like, wow. I didn't realize this until about halfway through. However, I did get a good 5-mile walk in an hour. I'm awesome. And friends of mine saw me walking along the road and forced me to take a ride with them. And I'm like, is that you walking over there? I'm like, yeah, that's me. Hold on 1 second, I'll be right there. And they're all grumpy. I watch them as they do a U-turn at the light just ahead of me. I'm like, And they forced me to take a ride. And they gave me donuts and water. Well, a donut and water. I didn't really feel like eating because I was running out of water and dying of heat. But I made it, and it was cool. It was fun and funny. So yeah, that's the new story time. The equivalent to I just wanted kitty litter, except this time I'm now an RPG protagonist because I had to retrieve life-saving medication for my brother by taking a long journey adventure. I don't know. I'm rambling. I'm depressed. I know this doesn't seem like a very fun video, but I'll try to do the best I can, Depression's like that. Like, I don't know how many people you know who are depressed. Probably everyone. But it's like we're sad, we're miserable, but we try our best to make things not as burdensome on other people. Know what I mean? Good, because I don't know what I mean. But anyway, I'm sorry again for the lack of content, and next week's not looking particularly good, but I'm going to try my best to get some stuff out to you, and hopefully I can get everything good. But anyway, apart from all that, I'm going to go now. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope your weekend is amazing, and I hope you have a time to breathe and take a chance to calm and collect yourself. Have a good weekend, everybody.